there, Casey here at home with Casey. Welcome to Tasty Tuesday. It's so great to be in the kitchen with you again. You know, things have been happening. The real estate market is going off. People are starting to train for races again. Things are opening up and it's summertime. Well, we have 40 more days to enjoy this luxuriousness, but always be safe and be cautious with the things that are happening around the world. Now, let's get started on today. See, I was thinking about what can I cook that is going to incorporate some of those lovely, fresh summer vegetables. And one of my favorite dishes, which I don't eat often, is lasagna. Oh man, it's like comfort food. But it's really rich and hearty and dense and but luxurious. My mother makes a great lasagna. So I thought, how can I lighten it up and make it more of a summertime fare? Well, here we are. We're gonna be making a veggie lasagna. Now, full disclosure, still gotta cook it in the oven and there's some prep time, but once you get the prep done, it's easy peasy. So, lasagna. You know, I actually looked it up and it comes, they say, from Greece, right? Lasagna is the name of the noodle, and layering, it's a layering, but the first lasagna recipe appeared in an English cookbook in 1390. Well, the Italians say it started in Naples, Italy. So whatever it is, it's about the layering of the noodles. And the lasagna noodle is one of the oldest pastas around. So let's get started and let me first talk about our elements. So I prepared your traditional lasagna noodle just right out of the box. So that's my noodle. Now I drained it and dried it, rinsed it off as well. So for the veggie portion, I've got some nice spinach in here. I have some yellow bell peppers, some green onion, some parsley, and some carrots. And I've got a little bit of salt and pepper. We want to season with each layer. I've got some cremini mushrooms here, sliced. You can use any type of mushroom that you enjoy. I also have some artichoke hearts. Now, I love artichoke hearts. They are full of fiber and minerals and nutrients. They got potassium, magnesium. Really good for you. And then, of course, there's the cheesy portion of the lasagna we can't get away from that gives it kind of a flavor. I've got mozzarella cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano, and then I've got a nice ricotta mixture. And what I did was, I blended it. So I did some ricotta cheese, a couple eggs, some buttermilk. I made that from milk and lemon juice, by the way. And these are our elements. So I'm gonna start with a pan. Now, normally this whole recipe is a 9x13, but I got two of these little guys. I'm gonna start with some cooking spray because I don't want that stuff to stick. Woo! So once I get this pan all sprayed up, we're gonna start layering. Now it's gonna go pasta, veggies, cheese. So here we go. So I'm gonna take the pasta noodles right here and I'm just gonna line the bottom of the pan. Now I cut them, they're stinking long. So I just kind of cut them so that it would look a little bit, it would go together a little bit nicer. And because I'm gonna be making 2 layers, I'm gonna half all the ingredients, right? So I'm gonna start with the bottom with our cheese. Now this is about 12 ounces, so I'm just gonna get it going on. Use that cheese up, that's our cheesy layer. And then just kind of make sure it's all spread around. I'm gonna add our vegetables. So again, these are nice light vegetables. For the spinach, I use frozen spinach, right? And I defrosted it and squeezed it out. There is a goodly amount of water, I'm telling you, in there. So I'm just gonna spread the veggies out in this layer, and you know, you just kind of eyeball half of the veggie mix, right? And so then I'm gonna use half of my mushrooms, and then I'm gonna sprinkle that there. You know, I have spoons, but you know what? I'm gonna use my hands. I washed them prior, so don't be alarmed. Now the artichoke hearts. I drained them. They're just artichoke hearts you can buy in a jar. So I drained them and chopped them up. I just love them. They're also good for your liver, so says my chiropractor friend. Okay, now for the cheese. I'm gonna use maybe 1/3 of my mozzarella. Now you can certainly use a lot more mozz. And this is just, you know, Italian whey cheese. That's what mozzarella is. I'm gonna add a little bit of Parmesan. It doesn't necessarily call for it, but here we go. Woo! Okay, layer 1 is in the bag. Now I'm gonna pop some more noodles on there. Now again, I just wanna make sure that everything just gets all covered, that we got plenty of noodles. I pre-cut them to measure. Yeah, we're really cooking here, gang. Huh. All right, so I'm gonna take the rest of my cheese mixture on there. Now, again, this thing is gonna be kind of fluffy, and fluffy by that, I mean there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, so it is going to be rich. So if you're thinking it's just a couple of layers, well, there's a lot going on there. All right, so I'm gonna take my remaining vegetable mixture and just pop that on top. And again, let's just use our hands. Just kind of sprinkle it about. I love it. I just love it. You know, summer, I got a nice little tomato plant, so I got some nice tomatoes, and they're just so delicious and when they're fresh like that off the vine. Okay, let's add our mushrooms, sprinkle it around. Now you can add really any vegetable that you want. I was thinking like zucchini would be really good in this, and some of the other, maybe some sweet potato. You could even maybe use zucchini as noodles, you know what I mean? So with this veggie lasagna, it could be just about anything. All right, so I'm gonna take some more of that mozzarella cheese, just sprinkle it around. You know, Italian water buffalo is what they make mozzarella out of in Italy too. Italian water buffalo. All right. So there we have. Now we're gonna get our final layer of noodles. Now I have the oven set for 375. It's gonna cook for about 30 minutes. You cover it, cook it for another 20. So again, like I said, you know, it's gonna heat the house. I would do it today and not tomorrow or the next day when it's gonna be over 100 here in Portland. Just saying. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the remaining mozzarella cheese. I just kind of dropped a few of those little cheeses on the floor. Isn't that terrible? Oh, you know, when I'm cooking, I can totally make a mess. There it is. I'm gonna get the cheese on there. And like I said, you can certainly use a lot more than what you got. So, woo! And I'm, you know, because this Parmesan really is gonna kind of get crispy on the top. So there you have it, gang. Look at how stuffed and delightful that is. Isn't it awesome? So I'm gonna put this in the oven. It's gonna go 375 for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna cover it. So what I have over here as the, for you, because I love you so much, is I already prepared a small lasagna. Oh my gosh, gang, I wish you were here. I wish you were here to see this. So I've got this beautiful, look at that. So it's been sitting for about 10 minutes. I just pulled it out of the oven. So let's give it a cut and let's just kind of see look at our layers, okay? Let's look at those layers. Okay, this is not cutting as streamlined as I'd like it to. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna cut this next layer here. And let's get it out of this pan and check it out. Oh my gosh, everyone. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm gonna come on over there so you can see this amazingness. Look at these layers. Look at that beautiful cheese, those vegetables. We got some crispy crust on top. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is veggie lasagna. Hey, tell me how you're flipping your favorite comfort food recipes to something lighter, something more summery. I'm Casey, at home with Casey. So great to be back with you. You guys stay well, take care, and we'll see you again next time.